What's up, YouTube? This is King Daddy DMAC, and welcome back to another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. So I wanted to try something new. I'm still doing an OU battle, but I've kind of, OU's become known as the Weather Channel or such. So I wanted to try and make a team, kind of a lulzy team, and just not really have it based around weather, and look for battles telling people, OU, no weather, not try hard teams, just for fun. So anyway, I found one, and it's a pretty good match. It was against a fellow YouTuber named Solo Black Dude, and yeah, here we go. So he's going to lead off with his Latios, and I'm not going to want to stay in there. So I'm going to switch out immediately to my Heatran. Now, I probably should have used a specially defensive Heatran for this team, and I did change it to this later. This is an offensive one on a balloon, but also my Stealth Rocker. So I switch in, and seeing how much damage that did, I'm pretty sure that it's not spexed at least, and I didn't see any recoil, so it could be a few other things, and it looks like it's probably Scarfed. Anyway, I get my rocks up, gonna go into Jellicent just because I should be able to take anything it has, even if it has like an HP, electric, or grass, or anything like that, and he switches out, so it tells me he probably doesn't. I'm gonna go for the Toxic, good predict on his part, and also gonna kind of counter me. I go for the Taunt right here just to prevent him from setting up, and I'm fully defensive bulky, so he's not going to really, I wasn't really fearing him going for that, what is it, Vine Whip or whatever. Go back into my Heatran, and he makes a pretty good switch going into his Victini. I'm not going to like this in case he has that Brick Break, so I'm going to switch out, and I went into Landorus thinking maybe he'd think I'd go into the Jellicent and be able to take that electric type move, but he just U-turns out, so not so bad. Now the fact he brings in his Latios here, I'm pretty sure that he's Scarfed now for sure, so I'm going to switch out into the Jellicent, just sort of absorb whatever he goes for. He goes for that Draco, does a nice chunk, but yeah, definitely has to be Scarfed. So now that he's at -2, instead of staying in, I didn't really want to take the chance of it taking me out. Go into that Heatran, I should be able to take the Draco just fine. He misses, which sucks for you, buddy, I'm really sorry. But, nonetheless, whatever. Goes into his Suicune. Probably should have predicted that, which I kind of did going for the Earth Power. I didn't want to go straight for that Fire-type attack. But I get the special D-drop. I'm going to switch out now, fearing that Water-type attack. But he predicts my switch into Jellicent, which is good, and goes back into his Eon. So I'm getting kind of worn down here. I really can't take this repeated switch-ins by that Latios. I go back into my Heatran. I know I should be able to live probably 2 more, as long as we're talking 1 at full power and then 1 at -2 special attack. So I take that fine, and I didn't know this during the match, but afterwards, running a damage calc, there's no way he could have taken me out. Lived with an epic 4 HP, and I'm able to pull off that hidden power. Now, I wasn't positive whether this was grass or ice, but it is ice, thank God. Get that nice chunk in. He's probably only going to be able to switch in twice more from the Stealth Rock. I take this this point where he's at such a minus special attack that I can bring in my Scrafty, still is the old name, and get up a Dragon Dance. Now, it's probably kind of premature considering he's still this Repulsion, and I'm realizing wasn't necessarily the best for me. Kind of hoping he goes for the Mach Punch, although that's not the best play. I just go ahead for the Drain Punch, get whatever damage I can. And seeing that he didn't get that Mach Punch in first, it was a complete waste, because he goes for that Drain Punch. He's going to easily OHKO me and get pretty much, if not all of his health back. So, sorry buddy, didn't really use it too well in this match, but I do have another match where I get a nice little Scrafty sweep going, so I'll show you that later. Anyway, going to the Shaman, want to get up that Leech Seed. He makes an excellent play right there, going into the Ferrothorn, predicting that. Now, the fact that he saw I had the Earth Power tells him he probably don't have that hidden power Fire. So I go into my Heatran. He finally gets up his Stealth Rock, which really has been hurting him a lot in the game because I've been able to switch so much. But I wanted to get in that Heatran, make sure, because I knew he was going to go for that move. And at this point, just staying to be fodder. I missed with the Fire Blast, and kind of sucks. Maybe I could have gotten a burn, but it wouldn't have done much damage. But either way, he's able to rest that off. Now this is probably a Crocoon, and I'm thinking now he may not have any other attacks but the water type, so it's really important I keep that Jellicent alive. I go for the Fire Blast here just in case maybe he predicts me to switch, and also maybe so I can get that burn, but either way Heatran was just meant to be fodder so that I could bring in another switch freely, and he would of course die to Stealth Rocks. So I go to my Jellicent now, and I'm pretty sure he's going to switch, and he doesn't have any other attacks, so easy turn for me to get up a nice recover. So I'm still going to have something, A, to really take on that Crocoon, but B, to be able to take another Draco from the Latios, because like I said, he does have a few more times he can switch in. I'm going to switch out here because I don't want to get Vine Whipped, and yeah, go into my Dragonite. Hopefully be able to counter something. Goes for that Vine Whip, so good for me, does just about nothing, and it's kind of, it took a while for me to make this play here because I didn't want him to predict the Fire Punch and switch out, and I almost went for the Outrage, but I was really happy I didn't. Get that nice Oko on the Ferrothorn, and that was pretty much really the last thing that was screwing me over for his synergy. So here, again, I'm fearing that he think that I go into the Jellicent, so just in case I went into the Landorus, which would be able to be immune to the Electric-type attack. I'm not even sure if he has the V-Create, and I keep forgetting what that electric one is. Either way, I'm Scarfed, and I wasn't sure if he knew that, but I'd outspeed him, even if he was Scarfed. And here I realize I'm not going to really, looking at his team, there's not much of any more use for Landorus. So I let him take me out, and that's going to help out a lot because he's going to get now at -2 special attack, of course, after that Draco. And now I can come in with the Jellicent, and I can just keep on recovering up. And as long as he doesn't get a crit, it shouldn't be any big deal whatsoever. And put him to the position where he can't really switch out, although maybe that would have been the other play, but all he can do is hope for the crit and just keep on hitting me. So instead of being a real dick and just keep on recovering here to where it does nothing, I'm just going to go ahead and take him out with that Scald. So boom, out of here, Eon. Real popular nickname for those guys because of that Eon ticket or whatever, I think, back in the day. And he goes into Debo. Really not sure what his move pool is going to be, and I'm not too familiar with Jellicent. I don't know how well I take a that dark type attack payback, but luckily it doesn't look like he has it. At least I don't know for sure, but you know, because he could have been over predicting just not have either Mach Punch or Bulk Up. But either way, I'm just going to recover up, and he's going to have, if that's his only move, I'm going to easily be able to take him on one-on-one. So I'm going to speed this up because, yeah, it's kind of a stall fest. I get the burn, which I actually wasn't happy about because I carry Scald, but then with Toxic. It's not the recommended set, but, you know, it's definitely helpful. Now, this would have helped me a lot in stalling him out faster had I been able to not get that burn and then go for the Toxic. So he gets that Guts boost. And, again, as long as he doesn't get a crit, even if he got a crit, I'm not even sure how much that would matter. I am faster also, so I'm able to, you know, keep those taunts up to prevent him from bulking up. But unfortunately, I didn't want to take the chance there and taunting again and thinking that he'd predict me to taunt. I went for the recover, but whatever. So, stall, 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 stall. And again, I could have just recovered and waited for that the burn to take him out, but I didn't want to take any chances. Now here, he brings in his, what is it, Randorosu. I went for the taunt. Could have been Trick Room, could have been Calm Mind. I really don't know, but thank God he does not seem to have the Shadow Ball. He has Psychic, so it's really good. Where I thought I was just going to stay in, taunt, and be fodder. I'm actually going to be able to get a little gameplay left in this guy. So I get the burn there. It's not going to matter because of his ability. It prevents from any type of damage from whether it's Sandstorm, Status, or really anything that's not a straight attacking move. So he finally takes me out there, which is kind of disappointing. I went for that taunt again to prevent him from setting up any more Calm Minds, but shouldn't be any big deal. The Dragonite, I'm just going to go ahead, go for that Outrage. He makes a great play and switches out because he doesn't want to stay in. He still could have use with that guy once the taunt is off from switching out. So I go for the Outrage. Wasn't really sure. I was hoping it would take him out in one hit. It doesn't quite take him out, but I'm able to outspeed, thank God, because he's Crocoon, and take out that Suicune. Now here, the big part. Did not know if I'd get into Confusion, get a 3-turn Outrage, which is fucking huge. Fortunately, it's not quite enough to take him out. Had he been the Trick Room variant, it would have easily taken him out, but he's going to be able to recover stall me. Now, this is really big in the game. I possibly could have still taken him on with Shaman, but it's also possible he could have stalled me out. So I break through the Confusion. Freaking epic. So 4 turns of it, and thank God he didn't go for the recover again. So he goes for the Psychic. He takes me out, but he's just a slither. I'm going to outspeed with the Shaman and easily be able to obtain the victory in a 1-0 with the Earth Power. So great freaking game, solo, dude. It was, what is it, solo, black dude. Freaking amazing. I played this guy, I think, in like my 4th Wi-Fi battle or some way long time ago. Likes to go by Soul64. And it was a really fun time, dude. I've been wanting to play you again for quite a while. And yeah, he gave a freaking epic, really close match there. So I hope everyone enjoyed. Make sure to go check out his channel. And yeah, guys, I'm really liking this OU without the weather. I've been hearing rumors that it's probably going to be banned soon by Smogon. I kind of hope so, because I really think it over-centralizes the metagame. It is fun, I do like it, but I'm sick of only being able to upload OU battles with weather in order to stay, you know, with a competitive edge. So it's fun to try out new things. I still do plan to try out some UU and RU and even NU. But I just don't quite feel I'm ready yet there with uploadable quality content. So something to look forward to in the future. But let me know how you like this, if you like the OU without the weather and stuff like that. And if you do, I'll get some bunch more matches of that and try and get some more kind of, not novelty, but just use stuff that I wouldn't normally use in a competitive try-hard battle. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.